Where if that dipshit throws me the fucking silly string again, shove the silly string down her throat. She a dumbass. She a dumbass. I'll shove it so far up her throat, she'll be tasting plastic for weeks.
Wonder why he leads the way he does. We know critics on the left love to be calling him, saying he doesn't speak the way that he thinks that they think he should. Obviously, the style of President Trump very different than other leaders, but effective in so many ways. There's a brand new book, Trump's 10 Commandments, Strategic Lessons from Leadership Toolbox. And it is looking to answer that question, providing analysis from someone who has never for a quarter of a century. It is great to have Jeffrey Sonnenfeld, a professor of the
He's all like, you didn't see that.
I love the title.
Oh my god, you didn't see that.
That when you started to write this book.
Bianca, I can't tell you how excited I am to be on this show with you. I would take up a half an hour just to tell you what a thrill it is to join this show, to join you on Newsmax, but also on this timing in particular. Your lead into it shows you understand the book almost better than I do. You have it exactly right. It's very easy to call names. To say that he's a demagogue or an autocrat or this or that, and they'll have some grounding for some positions that seem perhaps a little more brutal than it's frankly than I think it's even his private disposition. He's actually quite charming in private. Sometimes some of his family, friends and advisors things he does go a little far on occasion, but he knows how to often bring it back. Is that what they get wrong, and critics continue to get wrong, is to think that he's impulsive. He hasn't, he's emotional. Still a big deal. Lots of entrepreneurial creative people are emotional. But his decisions are deliberate. Another channel would not go on. Calling him stupid. He is not stupid. He's done like a box. He has strategic choices, and some work, some backfire. And I haven't had anybody with Trump 2.0. Look,
You've known the president since 1992. So when you're writing this book, it comes with a lot of expertise, a lot of authority.
I can't hear a thing. I can't hear.
People say
No accident. Oh.
was surprised when they saw him smiling.
It's like 4 o'clock. Are they ready to go look?
yeah.
Yeah, but what if we try to go there?
It took them
A lot of the stuff.
They left the Senate political scientists. I said, "You could meet Donald Trump with me, President Trump," and he wasn't. And you're going to be charmed. And he said, "No, no." He said, "No, you will be." And he asked all about.
How was he starting down over there? How many days were there?
Get for University of
Huh? What?
Which is how he negotiates. He starts off coming off Boy Scouts. You build a fire with a good trust, with a little tinder and kindling and some sticks and guns.
You didn't even tell me that it was starting.
4 o'clock.
Hmm?
12 minutes, so get ready.
That's one of the criticisms of the administration. Is not
57.
talking about this being something that gives him. I think that's really critical. Because what I'm seeing from even Fed chair. You say it's all in Trump's hands.
Forgive me for yelling like that, but really basically bothering you. Leave the 2 points that you just said. Because both of them, both, if whether or not they're military reversals or policy, is how he changes his position in the course of 3 or 4 days. Is that a sign of weakness? No. It's a sign of this fluidity. He's not an ideologue. People are trying to put him into an ideological box. He is ultimately a pragmatist, and what he wants to do is someone called him the room of president. I don't even mean that as positive or negative. That the room of president is in the walls and it comes back and you get a wall. Is when in Greenland, for example, he is overreaching. There's no doubt about that. And some of the saber was counterproductive. But when he saw that, he did kind of the UK and the EU barked back. Well, then he moved on to other things. He didn't continue to pound his head against the wall on that. And similarly, on the economic policy, as he would throw out there on a Friday evening, like many CEOs do, the bad news, as you know, when other times when you're covering financial issues, a lot of the bad stuff comes out late on Friday. So it's going to miss the news cycle. Because it's the negotiating style, he didn't want people to realize he's planning to be ready for a ground invasion to go for, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing with that when actually seeing reports here, was there around invasion, invasion on the weekends, as you mentioned, because the timing with the market isn't, I would love to talk more. I hope you come back because the book is a fascinating read and really gives us insight into President Trump's moments of strategy, of course, is so critical in the future of the Middle East and the world.
Number one step. Big good part of the neighborhood.
The history making law. I'll be joined by the youngest astronaut to ever be on the moon. That's next on granddad.
Could you please turn that down?
All four of them if you like. Okay, that's not how we thought. Okay, 42, we'll pop it on there, enter the strikes it, and just sit it down. And you don't have to babysit it, that will automatically shut off when it gets in the PSI. I don't think that happened, right? You don't really know you need it until you need it. Everybody's at 35. Since we first started selling the bullseye pillow, people everywhere have been using it to keep the big vapor perfectly labeled. It's the smarter, faster way to put anything with it.
Really handy.
Right, okay.
I can give it on.
And get the complete bullseye pillow reflection system. With a so just I was trying for
Like space. Oh, revenge relation. Uh-oh. Port. I don't even know what I'm doing. What the fuck? Power generator. Possibly. Just throw on the mask and whoa! That was a bit close to me pressing the key. Whoa! Original custom.
One,
Oh! 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 Whoa! Whoa! Huh? Huh? Yeah.
President Macron cannot history the successful launch of Artemis 2, and after the start of the 10-day mission, NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman reflected on its significance. Listen. Chapter 3, 54-year intermission. NASA. A little brief, but it is here. And the youngest person to have retired NASA astronaut tells you. It was 1972. He was the lunar module pilot on Apollo 16, successfully completed the fifth human landing on the moon, and before that,
That's fun, bot.
the space communicator for Apollo was the only person in mission control who could speak directly to Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Also, property backup crew for Apollo 13 to help guide the mission safely home after an oxygen tank explosion. He is a retired U.S. Air
No,
Force.
no, 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 no. Oh. Case. Case, for fuck's sake. Go away. Go away. Thank you.
Your successes with NASA.
Because nobody respects events. 5 a.m. My headphones aren't even working, even though they're 100%. He already did charge them. You used to look like this. Maybe they haven't charged.
Yeah, they will. The human has gone the furthest into space than ever. So that's one of the feats is to do this 10-day mission. But you were the youngest person to ever walk on the moon. And when you were speaking, obviously, in Mission Control, is another speak for yourself and then being part of a crew when there's an oxygen tank. We've been in so many scenarios here. We know what can go right, we know what can go wrong. Talk to us about the movement. What you're most excited about after 54 years here.
Well, as a return to the moon, is what I'm most excited about. They've got a great spacecraft around and, they're operating on six panels, so they don't,
E.
worry about.
E for camera.
So, they're well trained and I think they're gonna do an outstanding job.
It seems like, Charles, that space is home again. We have the SpaceX planning the IPO, one of the biggest we'll ever see. There's a lot of buzz. Artemis 2 now
Oh, cool.
in the headlines. Tell us about how you see the important role private companies, space exploration, working with NASA for the innovations that we can see here back here on Earth,
Oh.
whether it be
Oh yeah, space.
there's
Space.
things happening.
I agree, and I'm all excited about, the commercialization and the cooperation between NASA and, private, enterprise like SpaceX. They, operate on the short timeline, they don't have a big overhead, a lot of decision, platforms that they have.
Space.
And it's turned out really well.
Oh.
The US space program,
It.
SpaceX and others.
Yeah.
If you continue everything upstairs and you're not getting on that computer 10 years, you've walked on. You don't need to be. You don't need to be good all that screen. What happens to your generation they want to enter and do work in space.
Space base is, very important to get it in South, the Antarctic, where, it's very hostile and they, probability of, building up on the moon and using the moon resources is, very advantageous. So I think it'll be a full process, but something that we should commit to and, build a permanent station up on the moon. The moon has a lot of valuable, resources that we can use for the benefit of us down here on Earth. And, we should take advantage of that.
Obviously, your career as an astronaut, which is one piece, you were also a brigadier general in U.S. Air Force.
My headphones. My fucking headphones.
Your faith is so important. We're in Holy Week. Talk to us about how, you are now ministering to young people. Well, I think that speaking Artemis too, takes a lot of hope and optimism in so many ways, and a message that maybe we are all one person on this earth here in humanity for sure, coming together.
My wife and I started, do minister for life for,
Connected.
40 years ago, and,
That kid wants to go out so bad all the time.
right. It wasn't,
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have.
Who's at the world when she runs in?
Being experienced, both of us.
Okay.
That's just the door pretty soon.
Started.
The door pretty soon.
Here, use. To share what was really.
Let's see.
Jesus.
All right, get him to get his bag. William, get your bag. Get your shoes on.
Oh, okay.
Amen. Charles Duke, can I say?
I have to go.
Joining us here today.
I have to go. Do the thing. The thing.
Thank you so much. Charles Duke, incredible American there, quite a story to tell.